Hello everyone, welcome to Lighthouse Stamping with Lorraine. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Vancouver, Washington. Thank you for joining me today. Before we get started, the housekeeping notes, all the product I'm using and all the dimensions will be listed below. There's a link to my online store if you wish to purchase any of these products and help support my channel. There is a link to our Facebook group. We'd love to have you join that. There's my email address if you have any questions. And finally, remember to like, share, and subscribe and help me grow in YouTube world. Today we're going to return to the mini catalog, which has only been out for a month. But anyhow, today we're going to be playing with Wildflower Birthday. And we're going to use aspects of pretty much the whole suite. So let me show you what we've got. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen this already. We have the birthday celebration, and it does have dies. It has some tassels, some little banners, little flowers, and it has numbers. Nice size numbers. I'll take the 7 here. It's roughly just, it's about 1 3/8 high and 3/4 wide. It's a really nice size number. We're not using the numbers today. We're going to be using this one here though. So that is the stamp set. And we of course have all of the appropriate things to in our sentiments. So 17th or 32nd, whatever you need, it's there. Okay, next part of the suite, we have beautiful paper. It's gold foiled specialty paper. And this back is just a nice gingham. And we have flowers with the gold. Soft sea foam. This one comes with some tags. You can use these for front of cards or making tags or whatever you like. It has this pretty peach color. And we have some birthday cakes and some pinstriping and this beautiful gold foiling, very shiny, and some leaves. Now there's 5 designs here. You get 2 of each, so that's 10 sheets of DSP. Also comes with this is 2 sheets of punch outs. Now I'm not going to pull them all out. I've got mine all here from both sheets here. But we have banners with tassels. We have some nice big floral arrangements, different types of floral arrangements. There's balloons in here, flowers, birthday cakes, all kinds of things to make your cards or your scrapbooking. So lots of these. I love, you can see some of the flowers here and the balloons and gold pieces as well. So you get that with that as well, which I really do like. Same as the storybook one has that as well. I like having all these die cuts to play with. Also with the suite, there is some gems. These are called party dots. This is seafoam, peach pie, and pretty in pink. Also in this set is some gold open reeve ribbon. Now you remember a while ago, a year or 2 ago, we had the silver open reeve. This is a gold open weave ribbon. Very beautiful. I really love that silver one because it was nice to make Halloween and Christmas. But this will work as well. And I just keep the plastic wrapped around it so it doesn't fray and the cats don't get into it. So, you're wondering, what are we making today? We are going to make a beautiful envelope with a little stamping on it. It says, "Make a wish. Happy birthday." We're getting right down to the itty bitty, just keeping it real simple today. You can see that ribbon, how beautiful that is. Using some of the bling as well. So let's get started. We have an envelope. Now I know some of you are probably wondering what the colors are in this packet of paper, and I'm going to tell you because this is what drove the colors, what I used. It's Blueberry Bushel, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, Soft Sea Foam, and Gold. So we're going to use, I'm going to do this here. We're going to use Blueberry Bushel, Peach Pie, Pretty Pink, and Seafoam. We're going to pull in the colors in the paper. So we have a card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I'm going to give that a good burnish right now. I have a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside of the card. I've cut 2 of those banners, one in pretty and pink and one in white. We'll stamp on that. And then I have 2 pieces of DSP. This is the pretty and pink gingham, and this is the birthday cake with the stripes on the back. You could mix and match whatever you wanted. And so the one here with the flowers and the gingham print is 4 by 2.5. And this one with birthday cakes is 4 by 2 3/4. Like I said, all the dimensions will be listed below. And then we have a little piece of Blueberry Bushel that is 4 by, I think it's a 1/2 inch. I didn't write the measure. 1/2 inch. Let me jot that down. I'll remember. It's a 1/2 inch. I'll make sure it's correct in the thing. So let's do some stamping. These are all photopolymer, so I'm going to use a matte. And I think we're going to start with the Blueberry Bushel, because everything else goes out around the 2 sayings. So I grabbed Make a Wish, so we'll do that one first. Making sure I got that good and inked. I'm going to go right about there. You go higher or lower, whichever you choose. Just like that. Set that off for a second. Now, the happy birthday is actually 2 stamps. You got the birthday and you got the happy. I have mounted them on 1 block, but I haven't tested this yet to see if it lines up right. My mat's getting pretty bad. I think I need to get a new mat here pretty soon. But I wanted to see how straight I was. Not bad. I can live with that. So just line them up best you can and put them on a grid and try to line them up. And did a pretty good job, I think. Happy birthday. So that is it for the blueberry. Now we'll do a bunch of flowers. We're going to start with Pretty in Pink. We're going to bounce around a little bit. So we're going to do a Pretty Pink here. We're going to do a Pretty in Pink here. You could use other colors if you wanted. And we're going to use a Pretty in Pink right here. Then I'm going to clean off my stamp. And I'm going to grab Peach Pie. And I'm going to put a Peach Pie there. And I'm going to put a Peach Pie right there. And finally is our soft seafoam. And I always have to look at this to see the pointy end is the top of our little leaf. I'm just sort of lining them up. Not like that. If you go over a little bit, it's fine. And I'm just putting these in there. Just a couple leaves. You could use one leaf if you wanted, but I decided to use 2. And that That one's going to go right off the page on this one. I got a little higher than I did on the first one, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. No two cards are ever the same. You want them to be the same, but they're not. And finally, our envelope. Like I said, this is a fast, easy card. You've got lots of different players. If you didn't want to stamp, you could grab one of those embellishment die cut pieces and use that instead. And that is all the stamping. So let's build the card. Let's put the inside in first. Gosh, they're being awful quiet. Both the cats are in here with me, but they're being very quiet. Smokey's on her little, got a little mat here in the floor that she lays on, and Shasta's on the mat. Smokey's up in the window looking at the traffic, which there isn't much, but she's looking anyhow. So we're going to go ahead and put these on here. Hate to cover up that, but I wanted some gingham. I love me a little gingham. Look at your sides and your top to get about the same measurement. And then we'll put this one on. Again, looking at the top and the bottom. And yes, there will be a gap between the two, which is fine. I'm looking here and here. Next, we have this piece, which is going to go clear across the cord from one side to the other. So this is the folded side, so I lined it there, and if I do have a little overhang, I can trim it on the other side. I do that with anything I add to something like this. So that way, if my overhang is easier to cut from the, make sure it's nice and straight going across. Let's see if I'm, no, not enough to worry, well, just a tad. Now it's gone. It was just a tad. Probably not worth worrying about. Okay, so next we're going to build this. And what I did was I just brought this in and just moved it down and over just a little bit, like a shadow layer. I'll put some glue right up in this corner. You can let as much pink show as you want. I think I'm letting a little more pink on this one, but that's okay. And then we're going to put on dimensionals with this. Like I said, this is a fast card. I think it's very pretty. And let's stick one more in the middle for safety reasons, you know. We don't want it falling off or sagging. Okay. And I'm going to line my card up. Look at this, top and bottom. Go towards the top a little more than the bottom on this. That looks pretty good. So, as for our decoration on our card, I have made a little bow. And I grabbed a couple glue dots here. And with this webbing, I've normally just use one glue dot, but I thought with the webbing I might need two, so we make sure we catch everything really well. And I'm going to put that up in this corner right here. And push it down. Make sure everybody's well stuck. Oh, I don't think I need to trim that. I think that length's pretty good. I like that length. So we won't trim anything. And finally, we need our bling. So there's two sizes of these party dots. There's small ones and little ones. And let's see, I think this time we will use a large peach up here. I'm doing it, no, I'm gonna put the peach down here. Put a large peach there. We'll put a large pink up there. And let's go a small pool party. Just sort of making them a little opposite of what I did the first time. I'll show you the difference. That's the card today. Anybody love, I think, to get that birthday card. Plenty of room to write a nice message. You could add more flowers, less flowers, whatever you wanted, make it your own. So this is the first one. I just switched the bling around a little bit. Not much, just two of them. So that's the card. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.